Welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. Good to have you with us on the show. We've got a good show for you today. You're going to meet a very special young lady in just a few moments. But first, we want to let you know if you have a story you'd like us to cover on Up to the Minute, you can do so by emailing us at hcc.uptotheminute@hccs.edu, or you can give us a call at 713-718-6395. Look for all of our content and social media on the Houston City College District's Facebook page. We're also on Instagram, X, and you can find the whole show, watch the whole show on YouTube. Also, look for us on HCC TV at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. On to the news of the day. HCC is expanding its financial aid support this summer with a free virtual FAFSA and financial aid outreach series. It offers students and families direct access to expert guidance on the 2026-2027 FAFSA and a wide range of funding opportunities. This two-day virtual event scheduled for July 16th and 23rd from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's designed as an open drop-in session, allowing participants to join at any time during the event hours. No appointment is required. Financial aid representatives will be on hand throughout the sessions to provide one-on-one assistance, helping attendees navigate FAFSA's completion, determine financial aid eligibility, and explore scholarships and grants. Also learn more about work-study opportunities. The outreach series also aims to help students maximize available aid as they prepare for the upcoming academic year. Participants are encouraged to drop in, ask questions, take advantage of these personalized guidances as they take the next step towards their educational goals. To help launch students in careers, HCC recently announced the launch of Gulf Coast Trade Up Careers, a regional workforce transformation initiative supported by a $17 million investment from Bloomberg Philanthropies. The initiative is part of a new $90 million national effort from Bloomberg Philanthropies to change how high school students prepare for and enter registered apprenticeships and high-wage, family-sustaining careers in the skilled trades. The program focuses on critical skilled trades, including construction, electrical, HVAC, manufacturing, and other sectors facing urgent workforce shortages. One of the fields that has a real need is education. HISD is facing a shortage in several areas, including teaching and administrative staffing. Let's take a look at how this partnership will help them.
At Houston ISD, we are already focused on expanding opportunities for our students in programs of study aligned to living wage jobs. This opportunity will help us to build on that existing work and to accelerate opportunities to place our students directly into living wage jobs in the trades. We know that there are so many jobs in the city of Houston for our students in the trades. As part of Trade Up Careers, we will work to make sure that students actually experience those jobs before graduation so that they can choose the right career path for them and their family. As our students graduate, our hope is that for our students who choose to go directly in the workforce, they can earn a living wage. This opportunity allows our students to interview and earn that living wage job directly after graduation, ensuring that there's no gap in their ability to live the life that they want.
As we head into the break, we want to highlight another student success story. Mike Knox joined the military right after dropping out of high school. He earned his GED, but he wanted to continue his educational journey. He decided to go back to school at HCC to make a difference, not only in his life, but the lives of others. Let's take a look at his story.
What brought me to HCC was I had just come out of the military. I would join the military at 17 after I graduated from high school with a GED. I went through the 11th grade and decided, I've had enough of this, so I'm going to go start my life. My parents had been telling me how important college was, and I didn't believe them, and I just decided, I'm going to do my own thing. So after I got out of the military, I realized that maybe my parents may have been right about that college thing. So I came back home, joined the Houston Police Department, had a family by that time, and had a very busy life going on. But I recognized I needed an education, so I started looking around for places that I could go that would be flexible, because I needed to focus on my new career, my family, and it was going to add this education component. And so HCC filled the bill for me on that. When I was attending HCC and dealing with the professors and the instructors and so forth, I began to find myself with different ideas than I thought I would have. And so education opens your mind to other possibilities, other research, for example, topics that you wouldn't consider, really not really pay attention to, all of a sudden become interesting to you. I was able to learn how to communicate better with people, and that really worked well in my job. Dealing with people on the street and in stressful situations, often a calm, relaxed demeanor, using logic and reason really works well to de-escalate things. And that was very helpful and useful for me in my career as a police officer. I like to tell people that HCC gave me a little bit of information about a lot of things, but not a lot about any one thing. And that's made me a more well-rounded person. So I'm open to ideas, I'm open to argument, I'm open to people having a difference of opinion with me. I can disagree without being disagreeable. But I learned a lot of that when I was in HCC. That was a good foundation on which to build my four-year college degree. And of course, I ended up being an author. I wrote a book called Gangsta in the House, and that provided me an opportunity to become a consultant on gang and youth violence. And I traveled all over the United States and Canada and several other countries helping people deal with that issue. That brought me into to being a city council member because I decided that I could be of some use for the city. And so I ran and won. That built the foundation on which I was able to build this life that I have now. And I'm very excited to have served the city of Houston for the past 7+ years. My time at HCC and the subsequent period of time afterward, that education has resulted in a much more rounded individual, a more person of the world, if you will. And I think it all started with HCC, so I wouldn't change a thing about that.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll tell you about a very special artist from our area.
Pick up. Joe, pick up the phone. Open up, man.
Connection saves lives. Reach out and check in on a loved one today.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first-round draft pick during the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
There have always been a few, ready to fight and win. Since 1775, these few have been Marines, and they come from across this land to defend the future of our nation. This year, our Corps celebrates 250 years, and Marines are proud to serve this country, each other, and all that is still to come for America.
As we mark 250 years of America, Wounded Warrior Project honors those who serve. They've given us their commitment and sacrifice. We're here to give them a brighter future. Our programs and services help warriors access VA benefits, improve mental and physical health, and thrive for a lifetime. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis, and July is known as Disability Pride Month, I should say, and it celebrates the commemoration of the signing of the Americans with Disabilities Act, also known as ADA, which was signed into law on July 26, 1990. We've got a very special person joining us in the studio right now, an artist who is here to show us some of her art. Kelly Preston joins us. And Kelly, welcome to the show. We appreciate you joining us.
Yes.
Now, you had sent us an email telling us a little bit about your art. First, before we get to the art, tell us a bit about yourself, because you have a story yourself with the challenges you faced when you were born and growing up. So maybe you can tell us a bit about that.
Well, in my early days when I was in the NICU, it was very hard, and I faced a lot of milestones, like being 3 pounds 11 ounces.
Wow.
It was very, very emotional, and it's very hard.
As you were growing up, you also have ADHD as well, and autism, from
Yes,
what you
I
were
did.
telling us as well. How has this affected, because you're an artist now, tell us how it's affected your art.
It affected my art because my brain channels like creativity in my own way and the way I express things in my own world. And it's very pleasing to come up with different topics and artists and different textures.
Now, you brought a piece of your art, and this is a diorama you actually created. Tell us a bit about what this is exactly.
It's a miniature TV studio, like the replica of a TV studio with different textures and stuff. I like to use colors as different representations of art. I have like the host and the couch and like different characters, and I can express my artistic ways.
How often do you create art? Is it something you're constantly working on?
It switches.
It switches, and what other type? Now, do you have a TV set here, and you seem to enjoy television? Is that one of your passions?
It's one of my passions. I always wanted to experience what it's like in a TV studio. So it's my passion.
So it is your passion. It's something you get into, because we were talking about earlier. We were talking about reality shows, and you have a bit of a problem with the reality show because you think they're too mean, correct?
Yes,
How was that?
it, it was good. I wanted an experience like this.
Right. So have you, tell me a bit about your life and what your goals are, and how old are you, first off?
I'm 24, and my goals is to go to a hotel industry and be successful in office administration.
Well, hotel industry is really big in the reality TV business. So maybe you can work on a reality show in a hotel.
Yeah, I just want to experience what it's like what my career is like, being on like the hotel management and stuff in my career. I just wanted to experience what it's like to be on an actual set.
Okay. And tell me a bit about your family.
Yeah, my family was born in the Philippines, and we come from a hospitality, and it was really like, people are really social, and Filipino people are really like nice, and we like karaoke. And
Yeah, Filipinos like a lot of karaoke. Filipino also like a lot of Filipino food. They make good food.
Yeah.
What are your favorite? Do you have places here in town where you can connect with the Filipino community? Any favorite Filipino restaurants?
Filipiniana.
Filipiniana.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have a buffet, and it's really good.
So where do you see, you've come a long way in 24 years. What do you see for the next couple of years of your life? You want to get into the hotel management industry. How do you see that happening for you? Are you actively looking for work right now?
And yes, it's very hard with my work schedule, navigating the world with autism. Like, I have been bullied and used when I was a child. It's very emotional.
Well, I imagine so. I mean, and bullying is a big deal with kids. I mean, a lot of us experience that when we're
I
younger.
don't have a lot of friends.
Yeah. And getting through that is something that's admirable itself. I mean, a lot of us go through bullying and you're able to carry on and continue your success.
Yeah. And relationships too is very hard.
Yeah, I imagine so. So let's go back to focusing on where you're going to go with your career. You're talking about hotel restaurant management.
Yes.
That's something you're into. Have you looked into any of the local schools for that as well?
Yes, but I have a fall internship coming up. My mom works at Methodist. So
Okay, well, tell me about the internship. How's that going?
it's like a disability program and it's a paid internship.
Okay.
I've been to job interviews before, but it's very hard to get into jobs.
Yeah, job interviews aren't easy for anybody. Trust me on that. We all have challenges for that. And what do you like to do for fun? What are some of the things you like to do in your spare time? Yeah, obviously art's a big passion of yours, but do you get outside? Do you like to go out the outdoors here in Houston?
I like exploring different restaurants and I have a VR headset and I watch a lot of streaming services.
VR headset's pretty cool. I was able to use one a few years ago. That was my only time with that. Is that something you get into a lot?
Sometimes I used to when they first come out.
Do you do the gaming on it or do you watch movies? What do you use it for?
Gaming is a Quest Pro headset that costs $1,000.
Do you have one of those?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you got one as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So you like that a lot?
Yes.
All right. And tell me more about what's your next art piece that you're looking at doing?
It's a everyday art piece I'm looking for. It's like a replica of a lapel microphone.
Is that what you have there?
Yes, it is.
Can I see it? All right. So this is a replica. This is pretty cool. So you do art. This is a replica of a microphone, obviously with your fascination with television, and this is pretty cool. So you are looking. That's the next piece you got. Anything else on the upcoming future?
My fixations always change and stuff.
All right. Well, we look forward to hearing from you. Let us know how this internship goes in the fall. I want to hear about that. Okay.
Yeah.
And we wish you success as you travel on. And I want to see a reality hotel show.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
What is that?
It said TIB, put it together, TV, TNB.
It looks like the lights on top of the cameras there.
No, it's a song. Like, put it to TNB. That's how you spell TV. I'm on TV.
Okay.
TV,
All right. You got a live
TV.
performance. We didn't know we'd have a show with us, a
TV,
performance show with us as well.
TV.
Kelly Preston, we appreciate you joining us and being here with us this morning. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to be back after this, more Up to the Minute when we return.
There have always been a few ready to fight and win. Since 1775, these few have been Marines, and they come from across this land to defend the future of our nation. This year, our Corps celebrates 250 years, and Marines are proud to serve this country, each other, and all that is still to come for America.
He has cancer in his brain.
It was like, why me? Why my child? But at St. Jude, it's a huge mental relief that all of my child's care is taken without any bills. It is a huge blessing.
It was all about keeping him alive, and it was all focused on him.
St. Jude is a place where my child's life was saved. It's like the holy place for me.
I grew up in a very close-knit family. Once I got enrolled in my bachelor's degree program, I found myself in struggles with food insecurity and other financial distress. Because of the assistance I received from the El Pasoans Fighting Hunger Food Bank, I am now going to continue to pursue my doctorate of occupational therapy.
Dear coach, they don't teach you that inner strength is the most important kind of strong, but you taught me that.
They don't don't teach you how to build confidence in yourself or how to deal with all the pressures all at once. But you taught me that.
First tee was more than golf. It's where I discovered what I'm capable of.
You didn't just prepare me for 18 holes. You were preparing me for every day of my life. Learn more at firsttee.org.
I remember seeing St. Jude commercials on TV and wondering, like, is that place legit? Like, those commercials are nice, but is that like a real thing? And having lived it, I can say for sure that that money is being put to incredible use. I've never once had to wait for insurance to approve a test or approve a medication. We didn't have to worry about any of those things thanks to the donations, and our family is forever grateful because it's completely changed our lives.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. We've had instructor and chef and host of HCC TV's Food Without Borders, Mariah Scott, on the show several times to discuss her a la carte course and the fine dining experience her class presents on Thursdays. As part of the HCC culinary program, students prepared and serve a prefixed menu each week while enrolled in the a la carte cuisine course. We're so excited about the program and the experience. We want to give everyone a little taste of what you can expect on Thursdays. Take a look.
We are at the Culinary Arts Building. This is our new building. We transferred over from the 3100 location. And this classroom is actually where we hold our a la carte classroom, which is basically a public-facing, student-led dining program where students take this course right before they graduate, where they apply all of their skills that they learned from previous semesters from saucier, garde manger, first semester in culinary arts, and they get to apply them in real time by serving the public in our community. So right now we are in our dining room where we have our front of house team preparing for service today. We are totally sold out. And we are offering 5 courses today for our fine dining multi-taste menu. Days like this, as far as the a la carte program here, spreads awareness for one. It's a great opportunity to build community. We have a lot of regulars that come in, people who work for HCC, people that work in their surrounding areas, of where it just creates awareness for our program, and that we produce some amazing students who are able to go out into the field and work in the industry of hospitality. So a great preparation, and it's also kind of enlightens people of what fine dining is, and different global food that we produce here in our kitchen, and just really helps to advertise our program and just how amazing it is. So people actually get to see that in real time with a la carte.
The best advice that I would tell you is just come. Really great, really warm and nurturing environment. Every instructor here wants to see you be the best chef you can be. The biggest thing that I would say is they teach you how to become a chef, not just a cook in the kitchen. We have a really good instructor who makes sure that we know everything that we need to know, and that we're properly prepared for everything. She throws curveballs at us, but makes sure that we're adequately able to handle them. The reason I chose HCC was I shopped around for different culinary programs, and I seen what was offered, and not even just what the school necessarily tells you they offer, but looking at the students and how fondly they look back on their time as students. And everyone said HCC is a very warm and a positive learning environment. Like the students are here to learn.
I think this class is important too. I think it builds a lot of confidence in our students. It can be a very intimidating industry. Being a chef and being in kitchens is very militant, and just from what you see outside, it can be a little bit intimidating. So being put in this environment really helps to build confidence, self-esteem, also camaraderie between each other. You have a lot of friendships that are built in this classroom, which I think are very important as well. I want to thank everybody for joining us today at a la carte. We absolutely love when we have a full house and people dine with us. It makes my job so much more fulfilling, and students love that we're able to serve a full house. So we're very appreciative of the community. So thank you, the students, thank you. And we're just looking forward to serving you every Thursday.
Remember, seats are limited and tickets are required for the a la carte dining experience. The reservation system helps maintain the high standards expected of the program while ensuring a smooth experience for the guests. That's all the time we have for today. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember, as always, to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.